guys. Hi guys. I hope you're all doing well. After some careful thought and deliberation on my part, I decided I actually would, in fact, jump ahead and show you the drawings a couple of you suggested. Since I haven't been able to post as frequently as before, I didn't think it was very fair of me to make you wait until summer at the latest before I could really get my videos going again, and then however long it took after that for me to get to your suggested drawings. So here we are. This is 3D art. I didn't do in-depth research or anything like that, but I just watched a couple of videos. I did 3 drawings total of this style, and the first couple, were for practice. So for this type of art, you draw an object, and I decided to start off simple with a cube, since this was new territory for me. You draw an object, you shade it in, you draw a shadow, and then you cut away the top portion of the background so your image sticks out a little bit. Then you shift the viewpoint that you're looking at it from, so you're looking at it at an angle instead of head-on, and then boom, it's supposed to look like it's actually a cube just sitting there. With this type of drawing, you're supposed to skew the perspective of your image a bit, making it a little wider at the top. This looks weird when you're looking at it head-on, but when you get to the part where you change your angle, it doesn't look weird anymore. It looks right. The thing is, I'm not quite sure how much you're supposed to skew the perspective. Does it just change how much of an angle you need to look at it before it looks normal? Like, the more distorted it is, the greater an angle you need to view it at. And the less distorted it is, you can just bob your head down a bit to see it looking all 3D-like. I wish I thought of that sooner. I could have experimented. Took me a bit of practicing, so I'm still not quite sure I got 3D art down. I drew the cube, and then I drew a pyramid, which might have been silly because I didn't quite know how to skew the perspective of a pyramid. But anyway, and then I drew a cylinder. And I think the cylinder was the best one of the bunch, and you'll see that at the end. So, random change of subject. At my work, there's a PA system that I get to use to yell at people to get out when the store closes. Don't worry, I'm actually very polite about it. And it's one of the best PA systems I've had the honor of using. I often get customers actually complimenting me after I do an announcement. That never happened to me before. Some have thought I was even a recording. They're like, "You did that?" I've even had coworkers give me compliments. I had one lady start talking to me in the middle of an announcement. "What, you close in 15 minutes? Yes, that's what I just said. So that was an interesting encounter. I'm not even sure what the proper response is in those situations. Do I halt my announcement to confirm her suspicions? Do I just carry on with the announcement and deal with her afterwards? I chose the latter, though I probably should have just stopped my announcement because she talked at me again, and I'm pretty sure everyone could hear her over the intercom. I didn't confirm that though, but it was interesting. I used to hate listening to the sound of my own voice, which I'm sure many of you can relate to. It's just funny how different your voice sounds from your perspective compared to a recording of yourself. For me, it was always like, "Oh, that's not what I sound like, is it?" But I have to admit, hearing your voice recorded on better equipment makes it not so bad. And then once you listen to it over and over again to edit your videos and check for mistakes, you start getting used to it a little bit and even thinking, hey, my voice isn't actually all that bad, is it? I've also had you, my faithful viewers, telling me I have a nice commentary voice, thank you, and I have to admit it's starting to get to my head. Now I want to unleash my powers to do good. I've been listening to audiobooks a lot lately on my daily commute, and I was thinking, I wonder if I can do something like that in my spare time. When I'm done with OChem, obviously. That could be fun though, right? However, upon further reflection and research, just a little bit of research, I found that voice actors are the ones that usually do audiobook narration. And I am no voice actor. There's no way I could pull off distinguishing different characters by coming up with different voices or accents for each. I have no idea even where to begin. And audiobooks where the narrator can't do that, they're kind of irritating to listen to. And I don't want to be irritating. I suppose I could try to learn, but that could possibly take years of effort to do something that would be more appropriate for a career, and I only want it to be like a hobby. So, that plans out. That's fine, I can just talk at you guys. Also, I'm always looking for ways on how I can improve my videos for your enjoyment, so if you have any thoughts or suggestions, feel free to let me know in the comments. With my first video, one friend suggested getting a better mic, and my other friend kindly lent me one. Turns out mics can make a big difference. Thank you guys for that input and help. Plus, if I had to try to fumble about figuring out what brand, type, and price to pay to get my own mic, oh, I'd be lost. I also asked you guys for drawing ideas and got some lively responses, and I thought that was a lot of fun. Took some pressure off of me from having to think, what should I draw this time? Which made it more relaxing for me, so that was win-win. And with that in mind, if you have any other ideas for what I should draw, please tell me. With my cylinder, you can see here at the end I shaded in a bit of the background. I was experimenting, wondering if it would look any better or more 3D-ish if there was a suggestion that the cylinder was sitting upon an object, other than a white sheet of paper with a shadow, you see. But after reviewing my video, I've concluded that it was not, in fact, necessary and did not add to the drawing in any way whatsoever. See, sometimes you got to test these things out. You never know. It might have worked brilliantly, but it didn't. Not this time. Oh well. Alright, well keep an eye out for my next video. I'll be showing you my other suggested drawing of Quetzalcoatl. Gosh, try saying that 3 times fast. Quetzalcoatl, Quetzalcoatl, Quetzalcoatl. Did I do it? And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe if you are enjoying my videos. And post comments too. Bye guys!